Happy Tuesday, team. My name is Bree, and I am here to take you guys through a leg day superset workout. So this is a 20-minute leg-focused. We're going to play on supersets today, which if you're not familiar, supersets mean we're going to pair two exercises back to back. So we got 45 seconds of each. We'll take a little break, and then we'll move on to the next circuit. Good morning, Claudia. I'm doing this live, so if you're doing this live with me, make sure that you let me know in the comments. And I always want to recognize those doing it on replay, because I know a lot of you guys do it later. So hello. And with that, let's go ahead and get warmed up. So go ahead and take your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. We're going to take some really big, deep breaths. The reason I start and end workouts with this is so you can really fill the lungs, create that expansion, and breathe deeply. So inhale, lift up. Exhale. Good morning, Sebastian. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Just give me two more like that. Big breath. Exhale. Last one. Hi, Erin. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice job. Okay, I just want to boxer shuffle side to side. And no, we're not boxing today, but I love boxer shuffles to just get initial blood flowing in the body. You can also step touch if you want to keep this low impact. Hello. What is your first name? Tax India work. But hello. And Sebastian says it's been a leg day for 3 days. Oh man. Well, these will be different moves, but you can always go to another workout in the archive and do those as well. Sebastian, you're so consistent. I want to celebrate that today. Okay, go ahead and take your feet just a little wider than hips like we did for the deep breaths. And let's start with some initial squats. You know, leg day are big muscles. We got a lot of different muscle groups, and they're really going to raise the heart rate. So I'm super excited for the results, both what you're going to feel and just strengthening these powerhouse muscle groups. Hello, Arisha. Nice to see you. I love how interactive you guys are. Truly, that is why the live experience is so fun. So we got to have that interaction to make it more fun, right? Okay, go ahead and now let's set the foundation for some lateral lunges because you will see these in your workout. Good. Now I will be using my Bowflex 552 Select Tech dumbbells today. You can do this with body weight too. Either way, we're going to get a good workout for that lower body. Stepping out side to side, just a few more. From here, I'm going to transition us into what I call X lunges. So take one leg back and step behind. You've probably heard them called curtsy lunges or princess lunges. I feel like X lunge just sounds tough. And that's what we are, right? Okay, keep going side to side. You're going to see a combination of both of those as we get into our workout. Good, just a few more. Again, the warm-up, I always believe, truly lays the foundation for how you're going to execute great form in the workout. All right, jumping jacks, just to raise the temperature a little bit more. And if low impact is where you want to stay today, you can just go ahead and tap out here. All my workouts, I'm very passionate about making sure that they're for everybody. So if you are a beginner or advanced, this workout is for you. Good. I'm watching the clock. You got just 5 more seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds to select your first weight, and we go. Time. Okay, here's what I want you to do in these 30 seconds. Grab your water, grab your towel, bring it close, because you probably will need it, and go ahead and select your weight for your first exercise. So here's your first exercise. We're going to do goblet squats. So you're going to grab one dumbbell, or you can use 2, and we're going to do wide goblet squats. Our superset is deadlifts, so I want you to set weight for both of them right now, because we will come back and grab the all other matching pair when we get into our dumbbell set. Okay, our deadlift set. Grab those dumbbells. We're going to start in 5 seconds. It is 45 seconds, and then we transition. Ready? Let's go. Wide squats. So goblet squats really refer to how you're holding that dumbbell. You can do regular holds. So I'll show you what I mean. You can hold it here. Either way, I'm just referencing how I'm holding it today. Do you? That is honestly the name of the game. Oh, Jose says hello to everybody. I love it. Yes, it is the whole community And everyone that does this later. So hello, hello. Okay, here is your 10-second heads up. You're going to grab the match, and we're going to go into a superset of deadlifts. Good. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay, quickly grab that pair and right into your deadlifts. So really bend the knees, push the booty back, squeeze through. Good. Now when you're coming through, when I say squeeze through, I want to make sure that the really, really deep core muscles help you pull that through. What I don't want, keep going, is you kind of really stressing the low back. If you don't have the range of motion in the hip flexors, go with the range of motion you have today. Don't force it by squeezing the low back too much. Good. Just under 10 seconds. You have a 30-second break. And we'll go into our next set. And time. Okay, for your next set, so 30 seconds, we are going to go ahead and set up for the next 2 sets because you're going to do a single side and then the other side. So I want you to grab a pair of dumbbells, select the weight that feels good for you, and watch. You're going to do full set of lateral lunge on one lead. Then we go right into X lunge on that same lead. Then we'll switch. Yes? So you might want to drop that weight a little bit. I'm giving you a little longer than 10 seconds. You're going to be extra ready. Okay. 45 seconds on the clock. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Pick a side. Down and up. So single side lunge. Now I like to hold my weights up and just kind of rack it. You can also have this down. Just make sure that they don't come in the way of your lateral lunge. Good. Step back. Now really pay attention to which leg as we transition is going to go back because I want to make sure you're on the same side. Good. Almost. You got 15 more seconds? I get really good at counting in 15-second increments and watching the clock, so don't worry. I got the counts. Let's go for it, Jose says. I love it. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, the leg that was stepping, place it down, place the other leg back. Here we go. 45 seconds. Good. Look at racked or by the sides. What I want to make sure, if you have them by your sides, don't let them pull your shoulders down. You got to keep the integrity in your upper body. You can also have them up. Just make sure it's not creating any kind of unneeded shoulder pressure. Okay, this is a big set, you guys. We're almost there. You got 15 more seconds. 30-second transition. We'll hit the other leg. You can do this. Whew. I told you heart rate is going to come up on leg day. It is just a given. It's a good thing. And done. Set your dumbbells down. Don't sit. Don't stop moving. I need blood flowing. I need activity in the body. Active recovery. I tend to go to step touch immediately after a set. Even when I'm lifting, I'm always walking around, shaking it out. Do that. Keep the body going. Movement is life for the body, right? You got to keep moving. Okay, I'm watching that clock. 15 more seconds. We're going to go into the other lead. So remember which leg you stepped out with. Other lead is up next. Sebastian, are you ready? How are those legs feeling? Are you feeling like Jell-O? That's always how you feel after leg day. Okay, lateral lunge, other lead. Good. Anyone else gear up mentally for leg day? Like, all right. And mindset is so important. And I love that we get to do it together because I can help us create that positive mindset. And yes, Jose, keep moving. I love it. Down and up. Now really, really sink into that lateral lunge and then push. Think, be mindful of your lower body. Push off. Good. You're almost there. Push off. Good. Keep going. Just need a few more. Okay. Now, place that foot down. Other leg behind. 45 seconds. X lunge on that same lead. Now, if X lunges or curtsy lunges have ever kind of freaked you out a little bit, here's what you can do to make sure that you're doing it safely. Keep going. Don't over tweak your knee. Don't step super far back. You don't need to do that much. All we're doing is changing that angle a bit so that we're really loading. You feel it in the glutes, right? Good, 10 seconds. So don't go too big, and don't worry about that range of motion being so grand to get the proper effects. Done, take a break. Brutal is the word when it comes to superset. Sean, you know what? Yes, but brutal in the best way, right? We gotta make sure we push our bodies. Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds more right now, and I want you to go back to the weight you were at for that first superset. So we're gonna go to Goblet Squat and then Deadlift. So I'm adding more weight on. What about you? And I want you to come out with both of them, because as you know, we'll go from 1 to 2. Make sure they're both even. You can set one to the side. Good. 6 seconds. Transitions are fast. All right, you ready? Goblet squat. Here we go. Down and up. That is true, Sean says. Yes. You got to learn to really embrace the challenge, right? And no, you don't have to be crushing your body every day. In fact, that's what I hope these 20 minutes and then the 10 minutes that we do on Thursday start to really open your eyes to the fact that you don't have to do hours and hours of exercise to find results. In fact, there's always that point of diminishing return, right? You got to find that sweet spot where you're at today. Just make small changes from there. And mix in a rest day every now and then. If not for you, do it for me. I'm speaking to myself. That's the hardest part. Okay, grab the match. Deadlift. Come on. Good. You want to keep really light in your feet, meaning you don't want to be too far forward, too far back. So you want balance. I want my knees bent. I want to keep the integrity of my upper body so I don't let the weights pull me down really strong, and I keep my abs as tight as possible. Bend. Now as I come up, glutes, glutes, hamstrings, my abs finish it. 10 more seconds. Good. Yes, these are Bowflex Select Tech adjustable dumbbells. Love them. Okay, break, 30 seconds. Take some weight off. Now here's what we got for our last superset. We are going to pair, bring them back out. We're going to pair alternating lunges and alternating X lunges together for our final superset. Make sure your weight doesn't travel away. So a final superset, and then we're going to stretch, because the more you set your body up for success in your next workout, the better you're going to feel. Grab those dumbbells, alternating lateral lunges. Here we go. I love it. Sean, you know what? Naps. Sean says he thinks he needs a nap after this. Nap will restore your body. I'm the queen of 20-minute naps. I like 20 minutes, I guess, all around. I perfected that in college. That's a good amount of time you can hit a sleep cycle. So take that nap. Good. Oh, thank you, Bowflex. I love the Bowflex fam. Lateral lunges side to side. Good. Keep going. I'm watching you. We're almost there. Just keep that step out side to side. Okay, alternating X lunges. Step back, squeeze through. Now, because this is 20 minutes, and we essentially got through 2 sets, if you want to come back, and I hope you do, save this workout, but you can also increase the amount of time whenever you want, just by adding more sets. You add another round, you're going to add another 10 minutes onto your workout. So that is a very easy way to always make more time out of any workout that you do with myself or Amy. Good, down and up. Really squeeze that booty. Come on, you got 15 more seconds. Down and up. Nothing like crushing some legs together on a Tuesday. Perfect. Last few seconds, please. Done. Okay, you can set your dumbbells down. What I want to do next is really dedicate a good amount of time. Grab a sip, by the way. If you have not been sipping your water, grab a sip now. This is going to keep your body energized. Water is the best way to keep your energy up. It also helps all the body functions. Just drink your water. So let's drink, and tonight, the end of class today, a little different. I'm going to spend a good 5 minutes with you stretching. So important. Don't go, hey, I want more exercise. Stretching is something you need to actually include more of. So let's do it together. Thanks, Jose. Thanks for coming. Okay, come on down to a seated position with me. We're going to start with the glutes. So you can do this standing, laying down, or seated. I call it figure 4. It's the same concept in every position. I want you to take one leg. Actually, here, start with your leg out. Take one leg over the top and bend it. Do you see how it draws that figure 4? Now from here, you're simply going to bend that bottom knee and come up until you feel the stretch. And the goal is to keep your hips square. Toe down is going to be a little easier. Toe up is going to make it a little bit more intense. So find that perfect stretch for you. Keep that flexed foot on top. Bottom foot can be down or up. And then once you're here, here is one of the best pieces of advice I can give you for stretching. Find the stretch, deep breath in, and on the exhale, make it a tiny bit tighter. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, a little tighter. And now I like to close my mind, close my eyes, and get into my mind and just think of relaxing that muscle. Tell your body it's okay. You can let go now. I need you to relax and stretch. Just give me a couple more. Good. I know you don't need to say it out loud, but internally just tell your body it's okay. You can relax. We hold a lot of tension. It's okay to relax it. Okay, let's switch. Other leg straight. Take that other leg over. Come on up. Yes. Ooh, Sebastian, I'm going to share that. Sebastian says he learned about stretch the hard way. And I'm assuming you mean an injury, which is typically where we all kind of get that realization finally, like, okay, stretching is important. So I agree. Thank you for sharing, Sebastian. Let's make sure that we are proactive and that we stretch our bodies because we want our bodies to work for a long, long time. Okay, same thing. Relax that muscle on the other side. If you're ever curious how long you should hold a stretch, the answer is at least 20 or 30 seconds. And you want to do that when you're done with your workout. You don't want to stretch for 20, 30 seconds and then work out. You can do a dynamic stretch for a warm-up, but not static. Perfect. All right. From here, go ahead and lengthen both legs out, sitting up nice and tall. Reach up, inhale. And now exhale and just reach forward while also keeping your hips on the ground, your spine long. Flex your feet. Good, and depending upon how flexible you're at right now, also limb length. If you have longer legs, shorter torso, it might be a little harder. It might be easier if you have a longer torso, shorter legs. So always take that into consideration. You don't need to look like anybody else when you're stretching. Just meet your body where you're at. Good, keep holding. Keep thinking long and tall, both upper body and lower. Flex your feet. Chin tucked. Perfect. Okay. Take your time, slowly come up. In our last minute together, we're going to stretch our quads and then we'll breathe deeply. We come in with breathing, we exit with breathing. Grab an ankle. And then you always see me go right here with my hand. It's because I'm telling my body with touch, okay, I want to activate by releasing my hip flexor, squeezing my quad, my knees down towards the ground, squeezing my glute, I should say, releasing the quad. And then I'm reminding my body to keep my abs tight. Good. Switch. Other side. It's just a habit. But touch is a great way to tell your muscles, hey, turn on. Trust me, it is. Try it. Sit up tall. Great job, you guys. I really enjoyed today's workout for a couple reasons. A, I love training legs and glutes. And B, I really appreciate all the thoughtful comments. So thank you guys so much for engaging. I love it. You're welcome, Sebastian. Okay, I know we're done, but you can fit in a couple deep breaths, right? Okay, in through the nose, hold for a second, exhale through the mouth. The biggest breaths you got, I just need 2. Lift up. Exhale. Good. Inhale, and this time on your exhale, I want you to release any stress that you don't need in your life anymore. Let it go. Open your eyes. Give yourself a round of applause. You are renewed. So good to see you guys. Replay crew, I see you too. Drop comments and questions in the chat. With that, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Make it a great day.